The Maldives, with its pristine beaches and turquoise waters, seemed like the perfect getaway. But for Rachel, it would soon turn into a nightmare she would never forget. As she stepped off the plane, the warm breeze caressed her face, bringing with it a sense of tranquility. Little did she know, that tranquility would soon be shattered. Rachel checked into the luxurious Paradise Resort, a place known for its exquisite beauty and exquisite hauntings. The rumors whispered through the corridors were enough to send shivers down the spine of anyone willing to listen. But Rachel, in her ignorance, dismissed them as mere legends. The first night at the resort started innocently enough. Rachel reveled in the soft sand between her toes as she strolled along the beach, soaking in the moonlight. She gazed out at the vast ocean, feeling a sense of peace wash over her. But as she turned to head back to her room, she saw a shadowy figure watching her from the distance. Unease settled in her gut, and she quickened her pace, but the figure remained, lurking in the shadows. Upon reaching her room, Rachel locked the door tightly, convincing herself it was just her imagination playing tricks on her. The second night, Rachel decided to explore the resort further. She wandered through the lush gardens, marveling at the exotic plants and the serenity they provided. But as she meandered through a secluded path, she began to hear whispers. Faint, haunting whispers that seemed to come from all directions. Months later, Rachel received a letter from the former management of Paradise Resort. They expressed their gratitude for her efforts and included an all-expenses-paid trip back to the Maldives as a token of their appreciation. Intrigued by the offer, Rachel accepted, hoping to find closure and solace in the very place that had once been her source of terror. As she stepped off the plane once again, memories flooded back, both haunting and tender. The management greeted her with sincerity, eager to show her the changes they had made since her departure. The once haunted resort had transformed into a sanctuary, with a deep respect for the resting souls beneath. Rachel was given a private villa, complete with a breathtaking view of the ocean. The once dark and eerie hallways were now adorned with colorful murals of the paradise that lay beyond. Rachel's skin prickled with fear as she realized the danger she had unknowingly stumbled into. Yet, a newfound determination surged within her. She vowed to help the restless spirits find peace and put an end to the haunting that plagued the resort. With the guidance of the apparition, Rachel embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind the desecration of the burial ground. She delved into the resort's history, uncovering the names of those responsible for the disturbance. Armed with this knowledge, Rachel confronted the resort's management, who initially dismissed her claims as nonsensical ramblings. But as she presented the evidence she had gathered, their facade crumbled, revealing their guilt. The resort's management, now trembling with fear, pledged to help Rachel right the wrongs of the past. Together, they worked tirelessly to appease the vengeful spirits and restore the peace that had been shattered. Through ancient rituals and heartfelt apologies, the spirits began to show signs of forgiveness. The haunting gradually diminished, and the once terrified guests of Paradise Resort were able to sleep soundly once more. As the sun set on Rachel's final night at the resort, she walked along the now serene beach, a weight lifted from her shoulders. The spirits, now at peace, whispered their gratitude in the gentle breeze. With a heavy heart, Rachel bid farewell to the Maldives, forever changed by her harrowing experience. The nightmare may have been over, but its impact lingered, a reminder of the darkness that can reside even in the most beautiful of places. Rachel's heart thudded in her chest as she looked around, searching for the source of the ominous voices. She stumbled upon an old, dilapidated building hidden amidst the foliage. The door creaked open with a gust of wind, inviting her inside. With trepidation, Rachel stepped into the darkness, guided only by the moonlight streaming through cracks in the decaying walls. Suddenly, she heard a loud crash, causing her to jump. Her eyes widened as she saw a ghostly apparition standing before her, its eyes filled with anguish. Frozen with terror, Rachel could only watch as the apparition moved closer. It reached out a translucent hand, beckoning her to follow. Against her instincts, she reluctantly complied, unable to resist its haunting allure. The apparition led Rachel through a labyrinth of winding hallways, each one darker and more foreboding than the last. It seemed to be guiding her towards a secret buried deep within the heart of the resort. And Rachel, driven by an insatiable curiosity, could not resist its call. As they reached a hidden chamber, Rachel's heart raced, for she knew she was about to uncover the resort's dark secret. The room was filled with ancient relics and faded photographs, telling a tale of tragedy and loss. The apparition whispered in Rachel's ear, revealing its haunting story. The Paradise Resort, it seemed, was built upon an ancient burial ground, disturbed by the builders' relentless drive for profit. And now, the spirits sought revenge upon anyone who dared to set foot on their hallowed land.